those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. Hey, Allie.
Devin Booker, a great passer.
It is indeed. Thanks a lot, Allie. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You take a look at the Lakers. They've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference. And for the Suns, 7 games behind.
Well, right now for the Suns, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Johnson are the forwards. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Dario Saric. And it's Grant in at the point. And for the Lakers, we've got Kyle Kuzma. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Anthony Davis. And then it's Goran Dragic. And it's James in at the 2. Now, here is James. Scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. And it's James with the jam.
Well, you got to try to keep LeBron away from the post as much as possible. That time, too deep, turns around, and gets the dunk.
Here's Bridges. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. Over to the left wing. Here's Grant. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, Grant, here we are in mid-season now. Tell me how players mentally cope with the grind of an NBA schedule.
NBA, it is definitely a grind. As they say, the NBA, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And in order to
that is showing up again later. Wow. That size and athleticism makes it look easy. AD up on the rim.
And the Suns with possession. Their last encounter was in Phoenix. James against Booker. Pass to Saric. Oh, great D that time from Harrell.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Oh, got that one up quick. Here's Grant. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Saric. Now here's Grant. There's a screen. 5 to shoot. Oh, Harrell with the denial.
He's so quick off his feet. Montrezl Harrell with a nice rejection.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Shot clock at 2.
Harrell with a solid job out there, just being a pest on the defensive end.
Up top, Booker. Check by James. And that one drops.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Davis. And he banks in the layup. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight. Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
That one falls. James has got his second basket of the game.
LeBron exploiting the defense once again, knowing when to slash, and gets himself to the rim.
It's Booker on the wing. Over James. Booker can't get it to go. The Lakers in the lead. Wing shot on the way. Another shot. And Davis lays it in. Davis has got 6 points.
All length there from AD. The assertive attitude, and it just makes him such a handful on the offensive glass.
Phoenix no good that time either. On offense, here are the Lakers. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Oh, got a piece of it. Kuzma drives in, and he buries his first look.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
The Suns have gone 2 of 8 shooting the ball. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Bridges outside. Pass to Šarić. The Suns need to get off a shot from deep. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
The Suns trailing.
Devin Booker is one of the most gifted scorers that the league has. Eyebrows get raised when you say something like that, but he's been playing in Phoenix, and nobody has really realized how devastating an offensive player he can be.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. You know, Booker, with 1 season at Kentucky, Brent, he came into the NBA very young.
And I think at that young age, BA, he understood what it took for him to become a good player. Meticulous work, doing the drills, shooting routines. There was a lot more given to him in terms of leadership and responsibility. That's the part that Devin Booker, I think, is still trying to figure out. He's making strides in the right direction.
Getting ready for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Harrell. Caldwell Pope comes in for Kuzma. Rivers is checked in for James. And it's Caruso in for Dragic. Here's Dozier. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one misses. And he sinks the second. Here's Caruso. With the drive. That one's off. He hits the second from the line. Well, we've heard discussions around the league. They may be shortening seasons, Grant, but how about shortening games? You know, we saw that in the bubble in the exhibition games where they went to 10-minute quarters.
Whoa, slow down here. Look, BA, I am all about shortening the season. The season is definitely very long and taxing on players. And I'm all about evolving and being innovative as our game continues to grow. But shortening games, no. 48 minutes, you must keep it there. I'm a firm believer that you must keep the games at 48 minutes.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, he does not lack for confidence, does Austin Rivers. He plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
And he drops the first. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Now here's Winslow, averaging around 6 a game. Pass to Najee, 13 feet out. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. On offense, here are the Lakers. They're on an 18-7 run. 1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. The three ball. They get it back. Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
I like how hard he's working on the glass. A strong big man who is excellent at coming up with second chance opportunities.
Pass to Dozier. Here's Bazemore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Deflected.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
Left side, Davis. Here's Rivers. And finished off by Davis.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Pass to Najee. Here's Dozier.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
The first one falls. And some changes here for the Lakers. Morris comes in for Davis. And Iguodala subbed in for Caldwell Pope. He's perfect from the line this time. Now Winslow. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Dozier. They set the pick. Shot to stop the run. Tipped.
Iguodala demonstrating his defensive prowess yet again. Superb reach on that block.
Here's Caruso. Here's Rivers. From the arc. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Lakers ahead, leading by 17. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court right now for the Suns, Bridges and Johnson are the forwards. Then there's Dario Saric. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Grant in at the point.
Yeah, I'm not going to give LeBron any more space, but certainly like to see him dunk. How about that throwdown?
Here's Johnson. Harrell defending. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's gotten his first bucket of the night. The Lakers shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Here's James.
Yes, sir!
Oh!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow. Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time, on display.
Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
Back to Booker. Pass to Saric. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Iguodala outside. Oh, deflected. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Bridges. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
The attention Mikal had on that play helped him out to get that steal. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And it's James with the jam.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Phoenix calls timeout. And Grant, no defender wants to be ISO'd against the Greek freak. But if you could pick one guy to try and check him, who would it be?
That's a tough one, B.A. A lot of capable guys out there. I love Pascal Siakam. I also love P.J. Tucker with his size and his strength. But I have to go with Anthony Davis. Wow, his length, his defensive intelligence. He would be the one guy that I would have try to defend the Greek freak.
As great as he is offensively, he might be even better defensively, AD. Here's Johnson. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Outside Booker. Off target from outside. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Davis against Booker. And here's Grant. Driving in. James outside. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
You know, it appears they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. James outside. Three-pointer. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
It's James on the wing. Down low. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Bridges. Grant outside. Pass to Johnson. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Lakers. This game following their win against the Rockets.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
And there's James from the arc. And that's off the mark. He's 7 for 10 from the field. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Bridges outside. Outside Booker. Jacks up a three. And the Suns miss again. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. You know, Grant, you watch Devin Booker, constant motion. How much does it take out of you as a defender chasing a guy like that around?
Oh, man, you better bring your lunch pail to work when you have to guard Booker because he is constantly moving. It's exhausting, but ultimately, it's a team effort to try to defend him. The thing with Booker, it's tough to take him out of his comfort zone. You can't just play physical. He embraces the contact and will use that against you. Well, that was clearly a foul.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Bazemore. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Booker. Here's the pick. Right wing, 6 on the shot clock. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Always fun to watch Anthony Davis rise up for dunks like that. Awesome anticipation for him.
For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside Booker. Drops in the three. Booker's got himself on the board with a three there.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Here's Bazemore. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Outside Booker.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Well, the Lakers shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Rivers is checked in for Kuzma. Here's Caruso. Pass to Rivers. Shot clock at 6. Sends it home from three-point land. Rivers has got 6.
Well, the deep ball accuracy is much more consistent now from Austin Rivers, learning how to be an effective shooter at this level.
And he drives in. Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
You take a look at Booker. He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now, but this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Offensive rebound. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Howard establishing some confidence now down low. Just get him the ball and let him take care of business.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. 55 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Rivers. And there's the drive. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Now that's a big part of how Austin Rivers is making his living, attacking out of the pick and roll.
Here's Najee. And he dunks it down.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Pass to Caruso. Now Howard. It's rebounded by Najee. Here's Dozier. Lets the 3 fly. The shot misses. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Lakers on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. SRO, standing room only.
Ooh, nice.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Shaq here, got Kenny the Jet. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, let's give it up. Let's give it up for King James. How many times have you seen him as his team's focal point? It's amazing what he does, and he continues to do it in this strong league.
Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
Well, there wasn't much flow in that offense, that's for sure. Guys were forcing shots, not using their teammates. Look, if they're going to make any noise in the second half, they need to shoot the ball better. And it starts with ball movement and shot selection.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Anthony Davis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And then it's Goran Dragic. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's James in at the 2. That's the Laker 5.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
I mean, perfection. That's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. instant reaction to get a hand to that shot.
And here are the Suns now. Pass to Johnson. Out left to the wing. Here's Šarić. Here he goes. Oh, great D that time from Harrell.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough. Keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And Grant, you won 2 college titles at Duke, a Hall of Fame NBA career. Now, does it bother you that you never won an NBA title? Be truthful now.
Yeah, man, you would bring that up. BA, it definitely bothers me. I played 19 years in the NBA and never got a chance to play on that stage in the NBA Finals, let alone win an NBA title. Having tasted what it's like to be a champion twice in college and with USA in 1996, one of my big regrets is never having that opportunity to experience that on the NBA level.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Just a really confident play from Dragic to get the foul while he's taking that shot attempt.
And he makes a first. It's both from the stripe.
Dragic, such a valuable player as a combo guard who is a veteran in this league. Unpredictable, pushes the pace, and does not lack for confidence.
To the left wing. Back to Grant. Outside Booker. Pass to Grant. Bridges outside. From deep. That shot missing. And the Lakers going the other way now. James outside. It's deflected.
What instincts there as Šarić is able to get in there and challenge his opponent.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Booker. Three-pointer. Rebound, the Lakers. Harrell's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kuzma drives in, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Bridges. And there's a 3-second violation. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Anthony Davis.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And it's James with the jam.
You wonder when LeBron James wants to have one of those big nights when he gets going like this. We could be in for a great show.
For Phoenix, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second.
And think about this, B.A. You look at the pressure and hype surrounding LeBron James during his entire career, and he's lived up to it at every step of the way. One of the best, if not the best, since his rookie year until now.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Here's Harrell. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Well, how about LeBron reading the defense, waiting and being patient there until the gap opened up to deliver.
So, Grant, when we talk about LeBron, and you're talking about him to a non-basketball fan, how would you describe him? What makes him so good?
Well, B.A., you have to start off by saying that nobody's as strong and fast as LeBron. I mean, he has the skills you need at an elite level. He is the complete package in every sense of the word. Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The league resumed this season with a reduction in revenue, approximately 40% of which usually comes from gate revenues and attendance. That's required compromises from all of the stakeholders. And as eager as everyone is for the return to normality, it's a process and a painful one for the league's pocketbook.
Yeah, that's right. Good point, Allie. Thank you.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Pass to Šarić. Back to Grant. Now Bridges fires for three. Hits the trifecta. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Changes here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Harrell. Rivers comes in for Kuzma. And it's Caruso in for Dragic. The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's James. Back to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Booker with it. And his scoring average of 31.5 points a game is fantastic.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to James. Ooh, stolen by Winslow. For the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, athleticism to start the play and to finish it as Winslow gets the steal and the break.
And here's James. And Justice Winslow picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Now, here is James. Defense right on him. Here's Rivers. They grab their own miss. Howard, second chance shot. The shake. It's James with the drive.
Just making his way through every part of that defense. Drives in, gets contact.
1:41 left in the third quarter. Pass to Dozier. Back to Winslow. Here's Nagy. He's got 5. Here's Bazemore. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Give him 8.
Kent Bazemore knows that his contributions come from being active and Bazemore becoming a better passer.
And slam dunk by James.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. 59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Dozier. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Bazemore. There's the 3. And the Suns get it back. It's Winslow on the wing. And the miss. Not the best shot selection there. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Here's James.
Oh, man.
Oh, my
He had the
goodness.
runway,
Oh, indeed.
and he let it rip.
Nice.
That is what makes LeBron James so special. Size and the handle, what a nightmare to cover.
Well, the Suns shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. To the paint. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Such a big part of what he does for this team, just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Here's Rivers. No good on the buzzer beater. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Lakers on top, running away with this one. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Suns, we've got Dion Waiters, and it's Paul in at the one. And slam dunk by James.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer.
Here's Waiters. And Grant, the landing zone rule that has been in effect now for a few years. At first, a lot of defenders complained, but closeouts on three-point shooters has certainly affected how the game is called right now, and it seems to have reduced injuries.
Yeah, first of all, anything we can do to reduce injuries is important. Certainly, I know a thing or two about that. But yes, this is so important and so necessary, and I'm so glad that the league and the players now have embraced this. We have to protect shooters, and sometimes that can be considered even a dirty play. So I do like this landing zone rule, and as you said, there have been fewer injuries as a result. Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Pass to Morris. Now here's Paul. Uncovered. Waiters, that's good. Waiters has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, he is an offensive weapon, especially when Waiters gets locked in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Paul. Thomas, that's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Najee. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his third assist of the night.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Caldwell Pope. On target from range.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's a three from Paul. Rebound by the Lakers. Kuzma's got his 6th rebound on the night. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Thomas. Here's the three. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Waiters. Out to the right wing. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Over to the wing. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. And it's Iguodala off the drive. A nice shot by Morris.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Phoenix has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Najee. Left side Paul. To the inside. Got a hand on it. Iguodala outside. There's the drive. And the layup is good off the glass.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Waiters. Back to Paul. Can they get it? And it's good on the layup.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Thomas. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Grant, when you were playing, the game was a lot more physical. Do you miss those days? Maybe not as a player, but do you miss watching that brand of basketball?
You know, I do miss a little bit of that time. There was a physicality that required a mental toughness to endure that. When you played against some of these teams, like the first team that comes to mind, the New York Knicks with Charles Oakley and Patrick Ewing, you were going to feel it at the end of that game. But there was just a fun time for me as a young player in this league. And, of course, anything I could do to be back out on the court playing, even in the physicality of the 1990s.
I'd be happy to stick an elbow in your back if that would make you feel better.
Okay, Brian Oakley. I like that.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's Thomas. Going inside. It's rebounded by Najee. And the Suns shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. 4-3. That shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Knocked loose. To the left side wing. To the wing on the left. Here's Rivers. Pass to Morris. It's tipped. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Here's Paul. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And that one on Iguodala. And with all the reshuffling of the NBA and economic changes, Brent, we could see some movement with the salary cap.
100% agree, BA. It's going to be very interesting to see some of the shifts and on the margins where it is that teams are willing to drop some salary, how the salary cap is affected overall, but what sort of strategy is employed in the wake of some of the economic deficit that some teams could face in the next couple of seasons.
Here's Winslow.
Getting the foul on the shot.
That free throw, no good. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Right side Jones. Out to the right wing. The 3 is up. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 7 points for the quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
There's a minute 12 left in the fourth quarter. Rebounded by the Lakers. With each year, Grant, it seems like we see more and more great players coming out of Europe.
And that's so true, B.A. I mean, think about some of these great young stars, Doncic or Jokic and others. I mean, it speaks to how the game has become a global game. The NBA has marketed and sold this game all over the world for years, and now we're seeing the benefit of those efforts. And I'll tell you what, over 25% of the players in the league right now were born outside of the U.S. So it just illustrates the growth of the game, the success of the game, and the elite players from all over the world playing in the NBA today.
Here's Thomas. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Rivers. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Now Paul. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.